Diddy trying to get out sooner than later, trying to get that Trump party. But
Yup,
Trump
four
don't fool
five.
with you, man. You done said what you said. Trump don't forget stuff. Trump been waiting to get back on anybody who went against him at any time.
You gonna have to call Mr. Trump yourself. Look, sir.
Kiss the ring.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes,
man.
sir. It's the
Real
Real
individual.
Individuals Podcast.
You
Live it
already know,
up,
man.
man. Live it up.
Living it up, my brother. What's the play, man?
You already see what we doing, man. It's Dolphins Nation all day. Even though I'm in Chiefs territory, but it's Dolphins Nation all day. Everything's good on this side, my brother.
Oh yeah, you
How's it
already
looking
know,
on your
man.
side?
Likewise, my brother. One day at a time, dog.
I
Yeah.
tell you what though, your boy ain't been sleeping the same.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. No one could have ever prepared me for that, bro. This is crazy.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's a 24 hour.
That
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Happy to have him home though, of course. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but it's a
Little cut
different
up
one.
growing up. Yeah, yeah. Little cut up getting bigger, man. That's what it is, man.
That boy chunky. He getting chunky, boy. He eating.
Mm-hmm.
It was so weird. Even last night, bro. I've been up with him. I legit been up since like 5 in the morning. I ain't go back to sleep because it was just like
Dang.
by the time I got him settled back in, slime was coming. I'm like, yeah, I'm up. You know what I
You might
mean?
as well, yeah, go ahead and continue the day and
It was
just
like that day after. It's like it reminded me of the days after a turn up. That's how I feel right now.
yeah, like dang, I might as well stay up since I'm already up and
Yeah, that type stuff. Yeah, yeah. But I'm grateful, man, for everything though, bro. It's definitely getting me tough, man. So if y'all see some bags under my eyes for the next couple of weeks, man. I'm just trying to learn everything, man. I'm learning and growing on the fly.
yeah, just an adjustment period. So you'll adapt, give it some time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's up with you though, bro?
No, you know what it is, man. I'm just chilling, man, watching what's going on, man. Speaking about adjusting, Shedeur Sanders has adjusted to the NFL. He's officially NFL ready, dog.
Oh, he started, man. It should be no more doubts, no more questions, no more anything. We got our starter. What are we talking about?
Yeah, nah, he's locked in, bro. Even though it's preseason, I'm still one of the ones where let's see how he fully adapts during the regular season. But to be thrusted out there, not even practicing with the first team, third and fourth team in practice, a lot of
Gee.
controversy. So he was able to at least play amongst his peers. That's what you want to see with a fifth round pick, even though he could have been easily a top 10. But either way,
Let's say even if you wanted to do some, if you wanted to prove a point, he still should have never went any lower than that. And I'm being I'm being off the wall punitive with it. He shouldn't have been any lower than the third round. And he shouldn't
yeah,
have been there. It really is the first round off pure skill. I don't care about how you feel about somebody, bro. Unless you committing crimes, I
hmm
don't care how you feel about people. Because there's bad people out there. Shoot, we just said rest in peace to. Never mind. Let me stop, man. Don't let. I got an outtake now. I'm just
yeah.
saying. If it ain't no crime stuff, bro, off pure skill, he should have been first round draft pick. I'm not saying first pick, second, third, whatever. But he should
Yeah.
have been first round. Easy.
Yeah, even Tom Brady, he had a first round pick with the Las Vegas Raiders. He's the part owner, heavily influenced with organizational moves, player personnel. So even him, he passed on Shedeur, and that's when they went ahead and I don't know if Geno was there before the draft or they were already leading up to getting Geno Smith. But either way, even if you draft Shedeur, let him redshirt for a year or two.
Well, I know why Tom Brady passed on it. Come on, man. He's the NFL's darling. You don't want to get in bad graces with the powers that be. That's another story, though. I ain't trying to go down the rabbit hole with y'all,
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying.
no, that's true. But
Tom Brady was not going to lose his place at the big table. Come on, man.
But you would think by him, at least what it seems like in the public eye, he's like his mentor. They trained together back when he was at Jackson State. So they kind of got a decent long rapport. You would think it would, all signs are leading up. If all else
Mhm.
fails, the Raiders, they'll go ahead and pick him up and see what they can do for him. But either way, the cards are being dealt with the Cleveland Browns and looks like he can at least play at, level competition in the preseason.
Damn.
But good game from him. I think he had 13 to 24, 2 touchdowns,
Yeah,
couple
he
zip
did his thing,
passes.
man. I think we got our starter. Like you said, it's preseason, but mm.
Should be good. And Cam Ward had his debut.
Ain't
I
hold
think
on before you go to that. Ain't Deshaun still there?
yeah, but I think he got an ACL or some type of injury where he's going to be out for the full this season.
I ain't gonna
So,
lie. There was this meme out saying when you know your job is gone.
oh yeah,
He,
he in
he
rehab.
pretty much the mentor now. You're Jawan Howard, Miami Heat, back in the 2000s, whatever that year was when they won
essentially,
it. Huh?
yeah, he's pretty much a Jawan Howard,
Yeah,
Jamal McGlure,
coach
Jamal
him up.
McGlure.
Yeah,
Yep.
coach him up. Oh, what's the big lanky stupid dude that was on the Heat around that time? The center. He was
Uh,
trash though. But when I used to play with the Heat, or you used to play with the Heat.
oh, Joel Anthony.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, trash, bro.
yeah,
Why we always end up with trash big men? Shout out to Bosch though, but like we
yeah.
had a run of trash before then. Brian Grant, no disrespect, Brian Grant, but you shouldn't have never played the five. At one point, he played the. I'm going old school Heat right
Oh
now,
yeah,
bro.
Brian Grant. But as far as Joel Anthony and those centers, remember we had the big three of Wade, Bosh, and LeBron.
Yeah,
So only so much money you had left. So let's go ahead and get some expiring contracts, journeymen that just want to win a championship, and it
I
paid
ain't
off
think
for them.
about it like that. Everything at the end of the day is numbers. It's a budget. We done spent the big. We got three.
Yeah.
What you want me to do?
Oh yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's
So
gonna be
yeah,
hard. I'm gonna see what I can do by getting y'all some. I'm gonna see what I can do by getting y'all some
yeah.
help. I'm gonna see.
They weren't getting prime Dwight Howard, not with like a couple million in cap space. So you get those, those throwaways essentially, and that's what the Cleveland Browns. That's what they're going through. They paid a lot of money for Deshaun Watson not to be himself and have those controversies and injuries. So yeah, hopefully Shedeur can pretty much battle it out with Flacco. That's pretty
Yep.
much his competition.
It's gonna be a good one though. I think that's gonna sharpen them though. Actually, even if you don't, even if it ain't clear who the starter is, you know how coaches sometimes, especially when it's like that, you might bounce back and forth for half the season because you ain't got nothing to lose anyway.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna be should be a good back and forth. Hopefully by week 4, he's either the starter or at least kind of got into in some games here and there. But if it's like week 8 and he still ain't played and they just rocking with Flacco, they either got to be in a playoff hunt or they just like, you know what, Shedeur, we can't allow you to one up us right now. We got to redshirt you for the whole year.
Right now, that's when I know like it's some powers that be. He get out there and ball and then still get played, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, it still happens to the best of them. Look what happened to Fields.
true. But he didn't really have the organizational push. But yeah, same difference.
I'm saying he didn't even have no controversy, and he still didn't get his spot. Why are we doing all this for Russell Punk? I mean Russell.
Yeah. No, no, that's true. I get what you're saying, but at least with
Come on,
Justin, he has some starts under his belt. It's just, when you have an organization that's not being ran well, they're only gonna let you go on so long, bro. Just like a sales job, you have a bad month or so, they may give you the boot,
so
like yo,
you
get
ain't
the
putting numbers up on the board. Hey,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have
Hey,
to clip this,
so
man.
but I cut you off though. Go ahead, go off on Cam Ward. What's up?
Oh no, Cam, nothing really to go off about. 5 or 8, 60 plus yards, getting his feet wet. He's like the actual starter, so they're not gonna let him play out a full preseason game like they
Yeah,
did with like.
it wouldn't even be worth it. Who you
So
with?
yeah, he with the Titans.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
it wouldn't even be worth it. Let that man. Yeah. You never play his starters too much in the preseason. Maybe that
Yeah,
last week just to get a feel for everything and the plays, but
yeah. First half at the most, and then they'll rest him. But he has some promising throws, so he's looking like he's gonna be one of those top rookies fighting for rookie of the year. And
oh shoot! Shout out to Cam. Then what's up with my man Travis Hunter?
yeah, lastly, Travis Hunter, just another, whatever type game. 2 targets, 9 yards. May have had a tackle or so. Think he messed up on a play on defense. But either way, he's a starter, the future, so he's not going to get no more than, a couple quarters here and there.
I'm about to say your spot when your spot solidified. The preseason is just for you to get your feet wet. You ain't really out there to do nothing.
Yeah, yeah, get up to date with the NFL speed from college just to kind of get over that hurdle.
And
But
realize that tempo difference.
yeah, certain things you can get away with in college. These receivers are a lot faster, so you're on the defensive end. You ain't just gonna be able to catch them just because you're in an open spot. You gotta kind of, be more strategic out there, and I think he'll learn that, especially on the defensive
That
end.
footwork adjustment,
Yeah, so yeah, he got his hands full with the Tyreek Hills, like those upper echelon speedsters at the receiver position when he's on
yeah.
defense. He's gonna have to be able to play space much better, but not too much space, or he will get mossed out there, bro.
Speaking of quarterbacks, man, I'm still rooting for the underdogs, man. Still rooting for Spencer Rattler.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't forget about my dog. Shout out to Spencer Rattler, man. Sleeper cell, man. Y'all sleeping on my guy, man. Next up, man. Just know it. Just know it. He's next up. Spencer Rattler, I see you out there. You heard it here first, y'all.
he's
Spencer
next
Rattler,
up.
man. Most improved, man. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, hopefully he can have one of those Sam Darnold type careers where the first few years is kind of up in the air. Maybe he's a backup quarterback. Then all of a sudden, with the Vikings, he took off and he parlayed himself into a contract with the Seattle Seahawks. You know,
Carson
so,
Wentz.
yep, a Carson Wentz type of player. Even though he was kind of out of college already, like he was a top draft pick, but he kind of fell off after the Colts thing didn't work.
He sure
Was it
did.
the Colts? Yeah, he
There was
got.
something, but then he came back and had a resurgence, though.
Matter of fact, he got drafted by Philly, got injured, and then Nick Foles came in. Then they did they win the championship that season? I believe so. Nick Foles led them to the championship after Wentz got hurt, and then he went to the Colts. So yeah, same thing. He just needs some time to be a starter, give him some run, and
That's it. That's it. So yeah, man. All right. So exciting preseason.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't paying for all that NFL stuff. I'm good. I'm keeping my money, bro. NFL Plus, this thing and that. I'm like, nah, it's too much. Too much streaming
Nah,
services just to
you just
watch.
gonna have to miss some games, though. It is what it is. Yeah, it's getting crazy. You can tell it's all about profit right now. It's all about profit because you already knew where you were gonna see it. CBS,
Yep.
Monday Night Football, or Sunday Night Football, or blah blah blah. Like it's the same thing. It's the same couple networks. Now, shit,
Oh yeah.
this one's on Thursdays. It's only on Prime. This
Yep.
one, oh yeah, come on, man.
Peacock, and then you want the NFL Network. You get to watch 7, 8 games a year
Oh,
on
you want to
there,
watch
and
them in Mexico? Yeah, you got to get Telemundo Plus.
yeah, that's gonna be the new thing.
Watch,
Telemundo
mark
Plus
my
stuff.
words.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna just stick to my CBS, Fox, and NBC. Watch my prime time, my 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, in my prime
Right.
time, and I'm cool.
That's where I'm at with it too, man.
Other than sports, what else we got going on? There's a couple topics, not too many going out there that's
Wait, no, I
trending.
don't want to get away from sports, man. I
What's
don't
up?
remember if I talked about it last time, but Wilkins, man. Speaking of the Dolphins,
Oh yeah, oh
you
yeah. He
remember?
was he
Yeah, remember Wilkins? Oh my god.
Yeah, he been playing a little too much games. He played too much. Oh, grown dude played too much out there, bro.
Playing them games, man. Yup.
Yeah, I think he got released
He
from
did.
the Raiders. Yeah, they released
It
him.
was too much, man. At first, I'm like, all right, yeah, but man should lose his money. But then the clips just kept going and going, and these was all short clips, but it was hundreds of them. Felt like
Yep. He
I'm
grabbed
like,
up Josh Allen. He grabbed him up. Just
okay, this ain't even menacing no more. This is SA,
yeah, it's a lot of
SA,
He
dog.
was doing some alleged SA out there, just doing the most, bro. And I understand you want to be a pest and get under people's skin, but there are ways to do it without touching people like that, violating.
Right.
And it's alleged. I think he kissed a teammate on the forehead or some stuff like that, and it was a confrontation. They didn't like the way he was rehabbing from his injury, so they had to put some more stuff into it. But I think the team they didn't want him around no more.
I about to say no. You got to be careful with the reason behind firing people too in general.
Yep.
So like that in conjunction with the you're not rehabbing correctly, you're not saying yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, plus like we ain't with all that extra stuff, bro. We got to find a legal way to get them out of our
Right,
buildings.
because that's although it's uncomfortable as hell, and if it
Yeah,
wasn't like for the actual what we saw, that ain't still ain't no reason to fire somebody.
true.
You get what I mean? Like,
Maybe
yeah,
a
they different.
suspension or some type of write up, but as far as him being cut, there may not have been enough grounds to cut him just off those, talks behind the scenes allegedly.
Right. Because you mess
So,
around and say the right words or something. You know, a good lawyer could have worded all that. You know, it was
oh
right
yeah,
there, but it was still in the course of a game. He didn't do that on a regular day. He didn't. You know what I mean?
true. And he may not want to have that fight because he's still a young dude. It's not like he had the end of his career and this was his last contract. He's still under 30, I believe. So he still probably wants to play another 4 or 5 years. So he may not want to go to war like that with the NFL. It's
He
too
gonna have
early.
to stop playing them games, but it's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah, I thought about him coming back to the Dolphins. He was solid on the Dolphins, and as long as he don't play those weird games, he's
Listen,
still a solid DN.
super solid. I still take him back on the Dolphins. I'm not in. I'm not on in the locker room. No.
No, you're not. We just don't want Buddy to play around like that no more. Other
How
than
about
that,
this?
still a great
How
talent.
about this? We take him back. He get his own dressing room.
Oh yeah, yeah, for real. Hey, Wilkins, there
Problem
you go.
solved. Problem solved.
Yeah,
Get that man a little whatever. They don't got to be a whole dressing room. It's a damn closet with a bathroom
yeah.
and a place to change, some space to change. That's really
Nah,
what
for
you
real.
need.
You want to play games? All right, we're gonna play games with you. We're gonna isolate you until you learn how to act accordingly amongst your peers.
Hmm. Now
So
that's from anybody. You don't do that, man. You don't do
yeah,
that
yeah,
to
yeah.
people,
That's
dog.
ultimate
That's
violation. Because what
that's
happened? That teammate go outside and do something he'll regret. You know what? I'll be bad one moment, and then all of a sudden he make the news because someone tried to violated him. No matter how you look at levels of violation, you ain't, bro. Don't do none of that.
yeah.
And fortunate he picked the right teammate to do that too.
Speaking of violation, come on, man. They got Boosie.
Oh yeah, man. Sad news by Boosie, bro.
It's super sad, man. I don't even know. Not sure. Ain't nothing he really can do about this, man. It's unfortunate because it seemed like he really was staying out the way. Got his little compound out there. Like he was doing everything right, bro. Not just buying a bunch of depreciating value. He
Yeah.
built it. He built an estate.
Yeah, he was doing his thing, but unfortunately, all it takes is one incident, one Instagram live. The worst mistake you can make is on camera, bro.
That ain't his friend. Whoever recorded that. If it's what I
Yeah,
think if this is stems from what I think it stems from.
yeah. I think the same incident in California at a video shoot. So
Right,
technically, yeah.
yep,
So it
that's
was a
what I was
video
talking.
shoot. They promoting, doing the live, but still, I think if you're someone like Boosie moving forward, unfortunately, no more lives unless it's more of a. It gotta depend on what live is it. Am I collaborating with a streamer? Okay, I know I'm live, so let me make sure everything's all my ducks are on the road. But if it's just some random live, you at a video shoot, knowing who you are, you may want to put those cameras away unless you can edit some stuff out.
Right.
But
It's
nah,
time to start doing. I know Boosie don't mind being out there. Boosie take. You gotta start telling. I only do videos when we got something booked
hmm
indoors. Set.
yeah, security, legit security.
Right. No extra. All these extra people in. No, all my scenes is closed sets.
Yeah, you
Then you
can't do
do
it no
all that
more.
other shit. You go to the block and be that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Boosie always been that. Same as remember the old Gucci man. That's yeah. That's what
hmm
Boosie remind me of.
And he cleaned up great. Gucci man, he ain't out there. He do his little videos. He with his wife, his fam. I think Boosie has to get to that point, which I think he is, but sometimes it's hard to kind of clean up everything. You're always
Right.
prone to make a miscellaneous mistake. That's either gonna cost you your life or your freedoms. Fortunately, it was in this way freedom. I don't see him doing no crazy time. Maybe 5, less than 10 for sure, with a felon weapon charge.
With him taking that plea so quick, it definitely is probably definitely was in his eyes was advantageous. So I can't see it being no more than 5 as a man who done had to do long stints in prison, jail, whatever. So
And, you know, Boosie, he
yeah,
stand up.
but
It wasn't my gun.
you think about it like this though, it sucks for real. But think about it if you boosting and all the previous charges and whatever he has on his rap sheet. That's an easy 10 to 15 on some stupid shit. You know how they people want to
Yeah.
throw the book. So they come at you
Hmm.
like, look, man, you take this 5, you'll probably get out in 2 or 3. What's up?
Essentially, I
I
think that's what he
mind.
got. Yeah.
And that make a lot of sense in Boosie. For me, that don't make sense in no situation. All my shit is legit. My shit is registered. I can legally do it out. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
like, nah. So like that wouldn't make sense to me. But for somebody like him, who they probably try to give him, and not saying it's fair or not, but you know how the system goes. Try
Yeah.
to give him like 15, 10.
And
They
then
tell
by
you,
it's crazy.
they tell you 5 with 3, whatever, whatever. You know how they go. You know how they be so
Yeah.
really it's like 2 years. And you're like, man, at least I'll be out in 2 Christmases. I'll be out by Christmas 27.
That's essentially, I think, what he's going for. Maybe a 5 and get out in 2.5. Probably get a job in there and probably lower it, do multiple programs. But if it's a Fed case, it may be. I think you got to do 85%. It ain't too much. It ain't too much more. Now, if it's state, he can probably maneuver and finesse his way
Uh,
out.
Well, it might not even be that much time then, because think about it. When Lil Wayne caught that back in New York, it was like 2 years.
Was it a? Well, I think he was
It
just, he was
was.
charged with having a gun in New York. I don't know. Was it something like him being like having like federal charges as far as
No, it's just mandatory, whatever, whatever.
yeah. So
Well,
a
whatever,
felon.
man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
I,
don't know if
I'm
that.
feeling like AK-ish right now. So anyway,
Oh no, we just podding allegedly, speaking based off prior situations. But either way, yeah, hopefully he can get out sooner than later because he's trying, but just got caught up in the mix.
yeah. Speaking of sooner than later, man. Diddy trying to get out sooner than later.
Hey
Shit ain't gonna
man,
work. He trying to get that Trump party. But
yep,
Trump
four,
don't
five.
fool with you, man. You done said what you said. You had your voter. He don't forget. Trump don't forget stuff. Trump been waiting to get back on anybody who went against him at any time. It's up
Yeah.
for life.
Yeah, he on a revenge tour. So anybody that did him wrong, especially over the last 8 years when he was in office, out of office those 4 years, Diddy made some comments. So he basically said Trump is a certain way, and you know he
Now you
remembered
need
that.
that. Now you need that part in Playboy. You need
Oh yeah,
that Birdman. Now you need that part in Playboy.
yeah. You can't have your representation do your dirty work for you now. You gonna have to call Mr. Trump yourself. Look, sir.
Kiss the ring.
Yep, he gonna have to. Hey, he might have to switch political parties at this point. If you're Diddy, who cares? Your dirty laundry got aired out. If you
Listen,
like,
you saw Wayne. You do what you gotta do, man. And Wayne
yep.
got right up out of there. It didn't make
Hmm.
no sense at the time. But they got right up out of there.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. So maybe I think Trump may do it, but it's not gonna be like, let's say Diddy gets a 7 year sentence. He may wait until 2028 when he's in his last year of office. He
Usually
may not. Yeah,
usually that's how they do it anyway on their way out. Just start doing everybody a favor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How much? Got you. I don't know
yeah.
how they choose, but most of the
But
time it's toward the end of the run.
so if he do find a way to get through the Trump, and all right, bro, we'll make it happen. But it ain't on my priority list. It ain't on my bucket list for 25, 26, or 27. 28, we can talk. We'll
Right.
reconnect. But he gonna
Well,
have to do some time. Did he gonna have to
we'll
do some
see,
time,
man.
man?
You know what's gonna need some help, man? My boy Jason Lee, Hollywood on luck, man.
I've been hearing about that, but what's the real details, bro?
I don't know the details, but Wild 'N Out was supposed to have a show over there, allegedly in Stockton, California. But due to low sales or whatever, they were just gonna cancel that particular show. But then somehow, uh, they reached out like because if that keeps going on, basically they're gonna keep losing money in the towns. So Jason Lee is like city councilman or something. So he got it from some type of discretionary fund, which wasn't necessarily approved, allegedly. So,
Yeah.
so that's what that whole thing is about.
Damn,
But yeah,
yo.
he gonna need them, boy. They said that boy used 50K, 50K in funds.
Damn, when you start playing with alleged funds like that, oh yeah. Trump, hey, yo, Trump, I need help too. Help me. Everybody need help, man. Yeah, that money game is that alleged money game with funds that don't really belong to you like that.
Gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
you playing with fire, bro.
Even
So
if you mean well, you trying to bring that because as you know that's gonna bring the young, community out and stuff. But you gotta be careful because it sounds worse than it is. But I think that it was actually meant well.
yeah, even though, but they still put it on that same list like PPP loans. You gonna be classified as somebody that's
A
trying to get
scammer.
money. Yeah, he on some scamming stuff. Just like that pastor dude. I think he got 9 years. So they ain't playing when it comes to that money stuff, bro.
He did it to himself though, dog. Like I'm not saying you're not supposed to be fly, but all this 50 down to the that's a
Yeah.
fool, bro. You not a you fool.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
You put a radar on yourself.
like even if you was wearing all that design, you could have kept it plain Jane. Sometimes like they got nice material that ain't just loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I believe like no matter if you within the church or stuff like that or do charitable organizations, you can look fly, but just guarantee if something ain't adding up, the math don't add up. Oh
You
yeah,
the first thing they blame is you. Like why are you looking like this? And the money short, something ain't right.
yep.
I think
So
that's
just
really what it is. It don't matter how nice you look, no. Like if the company is green, then you did your thing.
yeah,
I don't care about you pulling up in your jet. Your company
hmm
is green, which means you're doing what you need to do. You
yep,
know? But nah,
yep.
fam. It's
Just make sure,
and
yeah, make sure you're on point because it.
um
hmm
but that was a crazy time, man.
Yeah,
That
nah, that is insane, bro. Too much
was,
scamming going on. I'm playing the game the right way, my brother.
yeah.
But
I mean, when you try to play it the right way, though, things go wrong. I don't know if there's any correlation here, but the BET Awards, man, canceled. You heard
yeah,
about that?
man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been watching it. They might as well have canceled it at this point. Now, as long as the main BET stays, but the BET hip hop, that's what's suspended indefinitely. And I think the Soul Train
Oh, it's not the
awards is,
BET Awards. It's the Hip Hop Awards.
yeah, the hip hop. You know that's. No, they can always get rid of the hip hop awards, which
Yeah, I ain't
again,
gonna lie.
yeah,
That was even the quality of it was going down. Like, what? Y'all shot this at the Apollo and shit?
yeah. Regular cameras, the same cameras I'm using, like they just downgraded, bro. And the main hip hop acts, think about it, the Kendrick Lamars, the Drakes, the Nickies, the people that are up there, they're nowhere to be found with these awards. But the Grammys and those mainstream media awards, they're
Mm-hmm.
they're always there, or they at least put out some statements.
Not gonna lie, I forgot who it was, but people was calling them out for it.
Yeah,
Like, sometimes people forget. Like, we gotta support the real. Well, I mean, they gotta respect us too, but we gotta support the real thing. We so quick to go to these other establishments. But what about when we weren't even accepted or respected by these other establishments? So we created our own. So we shouldn't have forgot about like the Soul Train Awards. We shouldn't forget about the BT Hip Hop Awards because at one point there was nothing else for us. So we created our own.
yep.
So that's kind of sad though in that aspect.
And then it's a money thing too. Think about it. Not too many advertisers they're gonna pay BET. Like it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for them. You got a business that's fading away as far as that award show. Why are we gonna put together some ad dollars when no one's really watching? So if there's no
Right, because that's the
advertisement
whole point of
behind it,
ads
yeah,
at the end of the day, and the ads is how you get paid.
yep. So it's like, damn, you only got a couple thousand viewers. I guess they wanted to make it more up to date, maybe make it streaming, same way how they had Kai with the BET Awards and the streamers.
Hmm.
If they could have did that with the BET Hip Hop Awards, or maybe they'll find a way to do it with it being indefinite suspended.
They give them some time to brainstorm. But
Yeah,
that would be cool if they found some type of new way to do it. And it's way less overhead. You can stream that shit.
yeah.
But
Just
we'll
let
put
one
this
of
shit in our own building
Yep.
and we'll stream this shit. Like the production could look like what we want it to look like. Cause you just it's not so actually we can take this shit anywhere. It's like a mobile studio, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. Real
We should
talk.
these people we'll come to you type. Like
Yeah.
we'll blend it all together. Stream.
Yeah, you can stream in front wherever crib Kai be streaming at. That same backdrop, I guarantee more people will go to Kai's crib, his streaming crib, more than they would, this whole get together with the BET Hip Hop Awards. Like that may be too much, but you can probably have people call in like a Drake, like a Kendrick to accept an award,
Boom,
but make it more
stop
streaming
talking. Hold
based.
on, man. They gonna try to use it. Hey, listen up, yo.
Y'all gotta cut the check for the rest, man. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
just
it, man. I'm listening. I'm like, hold on, man. This man giving them the game right now.
But it's the obvious format though. In 2025, leading on, bro, streamers is taking over, and everybody can say they want to
Yo,
do good, but it
speaking
don't
of
add up.
streamers, you brought up Cenat. I don't want to leave this. You
Hmm.
see that him and Duke Dennis or somebody was playing hide and seek, and Duke got arrested.
Oh yeah,
Big. Yo, how tall is he?
gotta be about 6'2" or something like that, 6'1". He up
I
there
don't know.
though.
Either he hang around a bunch of short people or he tall or both.
Probably both. Yeah, it's like people like in the 5 foot range. Yeah, so yeah, he playing hide and go seek, and Kai was at the top just filming it. Like they saw him. Someone got a video of him
Yeah,
just
I saw that.
minding his
He was smooth
business.
with it though. He just watching what's going on, but I ain't.
Yeah,
Probably would have turned his head like he ain't know what you supposed to. Ain't no point of both of us getting caught. That
yeah. Somebody with the money got to bail me out. You
exactly.
know what I mean? Or at least alert. Call my management because they take phones. You may not get a phone call for the next
Right.
few hours. So but yeah, now that was crazy though, man. And again, those streamers they play a lot though, man, and they gotta take it easy out there, bro. Too much money to be getting locked up.
This small time though. This is nothing.
Yeah. No,
Unless they got
that's
some type of history I don't know about, but this is nothing, bro. This is I don't even know what you would call this. This might actually just be a fine at the end of the day. Honestly, nobody got hurt. He ain't destroyed no property.
yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, nothing to where what I mean, a few hours in jail, they can probably get that settled over. Then they got money too, so they
That's
can
the
wipe
thing that
whatever
make it a little
charges.
better. It's hard when you ain't got that $1,000 a month, 5,000, whatever.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, me, oh yeah, I'm still there. Like what? $5,000 bill? Oh,
no,
I'm
I
done.
got you. Give me a second. I'm still trying to get some more money together, bro. Give me a second.
It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna see what I can do 2 years later. 2 years later, like damn, they probably just let me off. You know what, bro? It's cool. Don't even worry about it,
Come
dog.
on, all strong and shit. Yo,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
What you
man.
get me, though?
I'm in the county, dog. Like shit, man. Crazy though, bro. But hey, new album alert, man. Gunna still out there putting out some dope music for
The last one,
reviews.
or whatever. The last one, my
The
bad.
last one, the last album on
The last
YSL.
one, not
Yeah.
one. The last one. Nah, he's
Hmm.
one. He's the last one.
But I think it's a lot to do with that album. He got a that he's owed for Young Thug and a label.
No, that's why it's a perfect play on words. He's one,
Yeah.
last
Hmm.
one.
Oh, not perfect wordplay.
But
But
Young Thug was like, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I don't know if that was like,
I don't know why you hating, man. Let that man sell. You get this could possibly be your last album. Will be your last album. You can
I
eat
think
off him.
I don't think he killed no more. I think somebody laced him up the industry when he got out because he won the awards. So I
Yeah,
think he actually got laced up. You know what I mean? So he just want to stand on principle since he got laced up.
yeah, I get it. Street OG, gangster, young thug, but damn, when it come to business though, I get it. You know, people do
Yeah, you
Fiji
still
stuff,
should
but
mess up the business though.
like, come on, bro. You know what Gunna is. He ain't about that when it comes to that stuff. Okay, cool. So now I know how I got to deal with you. You're not gonna be in the mix. Not
That's
saying
it.
Thug is in the mix, but still, you don't want him in the mix when whatever with certain
Yeah,
artists or whatever allegedly. So, all right, you stay there, and we'll put out your music accordingly. But some people can't. Still stuck in their old way of thinking.
right.
But
No,
shout out to Gunna. I made couple jokes about him, you know, snitching or whatever. But hey, he putting out good
he had
music.
that man on a thumbnail with a piece of cheese. That
It's like,
nigga ain't gonna forget.
yeah, he's like, I ain't forget about y'all. As soon as we make it, that's when all the fans be like, oh, remember y'all talked about Gunna like this? He was just on your
I tell you
podcast.
what,
That's it.
it was all fun and games and just pardon, but on some real stuff, I downloaded the last couple albums he had. The one when he first got out,
Yeah, he had some
and
good
how
cuts
many
on
he
there.
came out with so far? Two, or three.
This may have been the third one. I think every year since he got released since '03, I think.
Well, I know I like the last two. I mean, I downloaded all of them, but I like the last two. And then I keep listening to this song, "Won't Stop." So I ain't downloaded the whole thing yet, but I keep listening to this single. Thought I told you, done again, and I won't stop. Found seven, seven,
Yeah,
seven, drop. That's that hard though. They call it "Won't
the
Stop."
the first one, the first album he came out with, he had about 7 8 songs that were in rotation for me that year off
Was
that
that
album.
the one where he responded?
In a sense, the
That
F You
pretty
Mean
body,
song,
yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one, the Good Day, that was a good one too. That was a nice little vibe. So he been putting out, he put out at least about 20 songs since his release that I think have been some good playlisting, some
Jeez.
good joints. So shout out to Gunna, man. He's still fighting, bro. And I don't know what his next label situation is gonna be, but I don't know if he should go independent. He needs to do a little bit more with some with a major push.
Yeah. And he definitely got a flow like no other. I give it to him. His shit is innovative, right? For real, for real.
Couple people kind of, you know, got the flow, especially when he was locked up. Like, oh, he ain't getting out for a while. You know what? I'm the new got it. Like, they thought he was gonna be in at least for a couple more years.
Yeah, let me go ahead and ride this wave before it change.
People try, but it's only one Gunner, bro.
Yeah. I
So,
still listen to that. Oh, get high in the skybox. I can see it. The music video was either like trippy as hell.
Fat Gunner, I didn't really pay attention to Fat Gunner, but going back to some of the songs, especially when riding with you, it was a lot of Gunner back in them days, man. Like the 2016,
Mm-hmm.
2017. You was one of the early ones playing Gunner, especially within Dade County, bro. So shout out to Cut Up, man.
My food was on, man.
Respect the
He
Gunners,
was
man.
hard. Yeah, he was hard, man. Yeah, Chubby Gunner had like I said, man. I ain't ever heard one flow. Delete your be like adios. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah. Nah, he had a couple joints that just my focus wasn't on that. I was still like more commercial with it. The Drakes, the Meek Mills, but nah,
Look,
he had some good
no
songs.
kids but your call me daddy o. Used to send to something about the patio. Like even the most it was like, oh my gosh. And then the way the beat was just so dreamy, pause. But it
Yeah,
was just it was wavy, dog. He had his own like I can't explain it, bro. The beat sound like some old video game.
yeah. I made those
Wanna
beats
flow,
back in the
wanna
day.
flow, wanna flow, wanna flow. Beat up it like adios.
Nah,
No, but so, like, it was
he
like,
had
oh my gosh. I'm not gonna try to do it because I just don't remember it now. But I can't do the song justice. But y'all look up Wanna Flow, man.
Oh yeah, no, that was one of the ones where I went back Definitely slept on. At least with me, I ain't really appreciate it back in those days. Nah, shout out to Gunna, man. One of the artists that are still doing their thing. Couple artists I want to see release some music. Still want to see what Drake's gonna do, just as far as his comeback tour.
Iceman, the Iceman about to
The
come
Iceman, yeah,
freeze up the season. You don't know. I bought that up, boy. Pause.
yeah.
Don't
Nah,
look away now. Don't run now.
nah, he got some work to do, man. I like what he's trying to do as far as the build up, the revenge tour, but still, he still got to come out with some bangers though. It can't just be everyone turned their back on me type music, or that's cool as a
Nah,
lead
you
up,
gotta
but
evolve now. We gotta just put out good music now. You made your point, bro. Industry turn up me. I guess.
it's like, come on, bro. We get it. Yeah, people kind of left you out for dry with the Kendrick stuff. You
Mhm.
know, y'all had equal networks, and people didn't want to step out, and some people chose sides. Not enough people chose sides major with Drake. Just a lot of people that are kind of, mid level. Of
Yeah.
course, let me go with Drake. He may bless me with a 16 or 8 bar verse. But the other people, they ain't really too much care. Like, we don't really need Drake at this point. Futures, the Metros, like, they cool, you know? So, the DJ Khaled, so everybody, like, yo, I don't care. I'm not getting this, the French Montana, everybody, like, you know what? I'm either going to stay silent or I'm going to ride with Kendrick. So, he's definitely he's one of the ones that has to do something in the end of this year or 26, top of the year.
We're waiting on the Drizzy. Let's get it. You know what I've been listening to? Your man's, though. He put me on Larry Jones. That's Stock Up
Oh
Podcast.
yeah,
Not to
stock up
give
with
shout outs, but
Larry.
dog, this is like, hey, homeboy, all right, pause. He be knowing what he talking about. I'm fool with
Yeah,
it.
definitely like the older generation rock with him. He's starting to get the embracement of the younger generation too. So he kind of got like a mixed audience.
Was that
So
man though that told me if you just save $2,000 a month, he lost me with that one.
yeah, he do like the little saving things and
But it was something ridiculous. If you put away 2,000 every week, bro, shut the up, bro.
yeah, yeah. Some people like, you know what, I'm gonna cut this off. Maybe I'll come back to it in a few years. But he mixes it up when you got a lot of content and a lot of different audiences, people in multiple ranges of money, tax brackets. You kind of got to make a mixture of both type of content.
No, that makes sense. It was just funny though, because the first time I
Yeah,
heard him, that shit
yeah.
went
You like,
over
you know
my
what?
head.
Yeah, the Chris
You gave me
Saints.
$1 million for you. Shut the up, man.
Yeah. Now that's the wave I'm on though, not the $2,000 type stuff, because you gotta factor in bills and just life itself. Like my car ain't starting that 2,000. I
You
need that
gotta leave
money.
it in Miami. Hell
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. This ain't gonna happen. But hopefully the me in the near future, the very near future, can take heed to some of that advice. But the Chris Saints, I think Chris Saint is more now like the trading, taking a couple $100, turning that into X amount
Mm-hmm.
every week. I think he's kind of like the right now where people may be able to see some right now results.
Even some right now, even some long short term plays, like he 5 years, 8 years, whatever. He
Hmm.
mixes it up. I like him, dog. I don't. You can take. I like with anything in life. I take everything with a grain of salt. But if I got my own ideas already and some of the stuff you saying, I'm getting a little from here, or I'm
Yeah,
learning another perspective. That's cool too. There's more than one way to skin a cat, bro.
yeah, exactly. And that's where I'm
However
at
that
now.
saying
Yeah.
goes, but there's more than one way.
I wish I was like this way of thinking even 2 and 3 years ago, bro. 2022 was a great investment time. The market was flat from 2022 to like 2024.
It was.
But I was still stuck on those speculative plays like Shift Technologies and all these other medical stocks.
Blue chip.
Yep.
I
So
feel it.
I got destroyed. So now I'm thinking ETF based Roths and 401ks. Like I'm shifted. Like I'm traumatized the
That
way that
shit
I
changed
messed
your
up.
life, bro. You
Yeah, man.
lose 5 figures. That shit should make you think, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, like the average person, not the average, but you know, uh, you know, upper middle class and up, they'd be like, whatever, 5 figures, I'll get it back. But shit, dog, that shit hurts, bro. Mm.
Yeah, imagine that right now. Just imagine that 5 figure just reappear. Like I wake up one day, oh, you got a deposit for 5 figures, like,
Hear
but you
me,
don't think about it.
hear
Yeah.
me out, especially me right now. I just had, bro, that shit have been perfect. I just moved into a big crib and I got, like, come on, bro.
Imagine, yeah, just the money you lost over the last 5 years, it could just reappear. So now, yeah, got to work twice as hard to get it, but it was you were getting it within the flow, putting money away each check. Now it's like, damn, it builds up to a huge loss. So nah, we gonna get it back though. I'm
Yeah.
investing.
And you count the money that you won too. Not just what you not won, that you earned when it was going up.
Yep.
I count
I,
both the money invested and the money that I that when it accrued when the stocks rose. I count that too, bro, because I had a chance to pull out. So yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. I was just counting the losses, but imagine, yeah, if I would have took profits, I'd have been cool. I'm like, all right, I take 4 figures, turn it to 5 figures, as opposed to like the initial 4 figures and then putting more money in on stocks that are kind of like just a falling knife. That's what brought it up to like the 5 figure plus range of losses, bro. But imagine if we did take profits in 2021, the
Bro,
top of the
I'm
market.
just trying to break even. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm still
yeah,
trying to
give it
break
up,
even.
bro. I'm just trying to I'm
I'm
trying to
still
know the cost. The average cost of it.
in average cost. You just averaging the cost to a bankrupting company, bro. Like that's the one that hurts the
Yo,
most. Even stocks that are still around now, like okay, I still got a little bit of chance left, but how do you lower the cost to the bankruptcy, dog? That's still got bankrupt. Shift
who did that money go
Technologies.
to now, bro? All that money? Who did that
Yeah,
go to?
paying their debt, basically.
That's messed up. You basically just paid their debtor.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, bro. It was so
They
low, yeah.
loved you, bro. Hey, Kloops,
Oh, he the
Kloops.
only one still investing. He didn't read the articles like this company's getting delisted
Bro,
next
this
year.
nigga
Oh,
dumb, y'all. Get that money before you change his mind.
hey, there was at least a couple hundred of me just still putting money away. Like, gotta lower costs from $20 all the way to $5. We gotta do this. Come on, don't give up. Come on. It's just, so yeah, lesson learned. I took a huge loss. Yeah, tax purposes, that's cool, but you still lost that money. I don't care if that's a tax deduction. That
Nah, a
still
loss
hurts.
is still a loss. I don't care though.
Mm-hmm.
Damn the taxes. The loss is still a loss.
Yeah, I rather pay taxes in a different way, not just taking a bunch of losses. Like I could buy some stuff with that, contribute to my business, something. It shouldn't just be a random. Here goes a couple thousand of a loss. So, nah, much better now. The market's kind of doing good. The Amazons, I'm focusing on that. The Googles was low. Microsoft, United Health. Not financial advice, but these are stocks that were kind of beaten down that are starting to kind of come back up.
We're
I'd rather
not
go with the blue
financial
chips.
advisors. Please do your own individual research and analysis and make your decisions based on your best, your best decision making skills. All right. Thank you for that.
Yeah, real talk, man. S&P 500, man, for people that are kind of iffy. Not
It's always
financial
a
advice,
safe
but
bet.
yeah, I just focus on that until I can get better with finding those hidden gems. It ain't 2020 no more, so it ain't that easy.
You can strike gold from anywhere, bro. You striking oil, and you just just dig into the ground. Oil gonna come out that month in
Oh yeah,
2020.
oh yeah, you're starting to see a little bit of that, but not too much. But I think this market's gonna turn in a good way before it kind of drops back down and companies take profits. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna start producing iPhones in the U.S. Couple companies, I'm gonna send you that behind the scenes that are working with Apple, getting some funding.
Yo, yeah, hit me up on that, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let
Two
me
or
know.
three off the top, but you'll get that in a message, some screenshots, something to add to your watch list. But
Mhm.
that's what I'm doing with the investing, my brother. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all watching the Real Individuals podcast. RIP. Any last words for him, bro?
Hey, once again, man, like I said, this isn't an ad, but Larry Jones, man, y'all check out that brother, man. Very informative. Um, and I feel like all levels, no matter what level of investing you're currently on, I feel like he has something to say for everyone on every level of every knowledge. He's, you know what I mean? He'll take it from the beginning to the end. Like, yeah, I just want to send a shout out to the Mr. Larry Jones there. Alrighty?
That's what it is, man. Wise words. Appreciate y'all. Until next time. Peace.
Peace. Y'all take it easy.